So my last Halo video contained many hot takes, like the Bungie trilogy was not the second coming of Christ. And the Halo TV show is not actually that horribly bad. See that? That's how hot those takes are. So I'm just gonna go over these bad boys and talk a bit more about my thoughts on them. Combat Evolved! Combat Evolved is essentially the story of a green man that doesn't afraid of anything. Oh, and also he kills aliens and zombies, and did I mention he doesn't afraid of anything? The first half of this game is pretty boring to me. It just felt a little slow, and I wasn't really engaged or having much fun. 0 out of 10, the game wait, what's that? The Flood? Let's go! The first half was really boring, yeah, but the second half, the Flood is peak, yes! The Flood actually managed to make the gameplay and story very fun and engaging, where the first half of the game was just failing miserably for me. I loved how the Flood just totally swarmed and overwhelmed you. You know, like a flood. 6 out of 10. Halo 2. Halo 2 is absolutely goated, and you can't tell me otherwise. I don't like that sprint still isn't a thing, but that is totally made up for with the dual wield. The fact that Reach got rid of dual wielding honestly made me really sad. I love the story of Halo 2 so much. It finally makes the Covenant more than just faceless stormtroopers, and it also gave me the Arbiter, who is otherwise known as my alien husband. I swear he's making me turn gay. Some things I disliked involved Master Chief and the Flood. Surprisingly enough, I didn't really like playing as Chief, because I wasn't very interested in his point of view. I only really cared about Arby. The Flood didn't really feel like the Flood either in this game. At least to me. They never felt as swarmy as they were in Combat Evolved. 8 out of 10. Halo 3? More like Halo Mid. I'm just kidding. It's okay. I think Halo 3 was a massive step down compared to the massive step up in quality that was the GOAT Halo 2. Somehow there's still no sprint. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing as an elite super soldier that can run up to 60 miles per hour, I want to be able to do more than just casually walk around the battlefield. Story's alright. The Flood felt like they went down a bit too easy, considering they absolutely embarrassed ancient civilizations that were just a gazillion times more advanced than humanity and the Covenant combined. But I guess Chief and Arby just used the power of friendship along with their added plot armor to win the day in this one. The Flood felt a bit more swarmy, but were a bit more annoying than usual for some reason. Oh, and I will never forgive Bungie for downgrading the Arbiter. He went from a playable and important character in the story to some NPC that runs around and helps you out while you just play as Chief the whole time. Wow, so awesome. But whatever. I guess I'm just a 343 shill for not liking Halo 3 that much. Oh, also, Halo 3 multiplayer is the definition of unsatisfactory. Fight me. 5 out of 10. ODST. Not much to say about this one, other than it's absolutely radical, and if you say otherwise, you're clearly just a bot. 9 out of 10. Reach! Oh my god, yes! If you even remotely like Halo, you've probably already seen at least 50,000 full-length and in-depth reviews about what makes Reach so awesome, so I'm not gonna waste any time. It's got great gameplay, great story, great art style, cool vehicles, decent forge, great weapons, amazing music, and so on. Noble 6 is the best Spartan in Halo. 10 out of 10. Halo 4, yes. Halo 4 is the story of how the green man, who doesn't afraid of anything, wakes up from his nap after everybody thought he died in Halo 3, only to find out his hot AIGF Cortana is dying. He also fights a Sith Lord. I like the new art style, gameplay, and this game actually made me care about Chief and Cortana as characters. I kinda wish that they brought the Didact back in Halo 5 though. He was kinda cool. Oh, and please never bring Prometheans back. 7 out of 10. Halo 5. Oh boy. This game is severely lacking in the story department, but I'm sure you guys all know that already. It's not a terrible story, but it's a story that tells a story that's somewhat decent. Everything else is cool though. The art style actually looks better in this game than it did in Halo 4. I also love a bunch of the missions and the gameplay was absolutely just like amazing. You cannot convince me otherwise. 6 out of 10. Halo Infinite! Yes! This game is quite possibly my favorite Halo game. It's so good. So we start out with the reveal that Atriox is going to be the main villain, only to find out, oh damn, he's dead. Then we meet this nice pilot guy who really just wants to go home, but instead we drag him along for the ride to stop the Banished from being evil. Then we meet a new Cortana, because there was no salvaging what Halo 5 did to Cortana. And I really like the new Cortana. She's very cheerful and innocent. Also, can somebody explain to me what an Endless is? Yeah, microtransactions suck, but Infinite is the best Halo has ever looked, felt, played, and it's just the most enjoyable Halo game I've ever played. 10 out. Oh, wait, hang on. Quick edit. Before I, say 10 out of 10 here, I forgot to mention that Atriox is, still alive, I guess, apparently. I don't know. So, they basically replaced him with Escharum here, who nothing but talk smack and then finally put up a really good fight at the end of the game. But so I don't know. I guess we'll see him next time. I guess. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Alright. So now comes the real hot stuff. The Halo TV show. I know I said I didn't think the Halo show was terrible, but that doesn't mean it's flawless, you guys. Come on. I understand the hate for it, and I'll never say you should like it. I think it was alright in many aspects, but it was severely lacking in many aspects as well. It had loads of potential it just did not touch on, and I hope Season 2 actually touches on it. Right, now I feel like I need to explain myself and my stance from my last video a bit more as well, because I think that not a lot of you really understood what I was trying to say. What I'm saying is that no, we absolutely should not support the heads over at Microsoft and 343. They have lied to us, made false promises, and other shady and just garbage things overall. That's not okay, never has been okay, never will be okay. And, absolutely, they should be called out for it. They should be called out for it, and I'm glad they have been called out for it. Now, what I was saying in my last video was that there's no use in yelling and screaming about all these things, though. They're terrible, they're stupid, they're shady, it's all corporate BS, yes. But just let me explain. Microsoft, 343, they don't care about what you have to say. Look, do you really think that these guys haven't heard your complaints? Do you really think that they are trying? No. Maybe the devs are. Maybe some of the employees that care about the franchise, maybe they are. But the heads, the people in charge, they are the ones pulling the strings. They are the ones that have made it ever so difficult for 343 to, do what they need to do. At least the employees that care about the franchise. Somebody commented something in my last video as well. It was something along the lines of, the closed mouth does not get fed. Which basically means if you aren't talking, if you aren't screaming and yelling, if you aren't making yourself heard, then you're not going to get what you want. Which is true in some cases, yes, but not all. This is one of those cases where that's not what's going to work. And we can see that, actually. This hasn't worked for some time. The Halo fanbase has been... Look, you guys are one of the most vocal fan bases I have ever seen. You are one of the most passionate fan bases I have ever seen. You have done this for a long time. Even back in the Bungie days, I've seen plenty of old Halo fans say that people did the same exact kind of thing back when, Halo 3 or Reach released. What I have to say in return to that comment is basically just that works for some cases, like I said, but in this case, it's more of a whether your mouth is open or closed, the hand that is meant to feed you is not interested in feeding you. It's not going to listen to you. It can hear you, but it is not listening to you. Because let's just be honest here. No matter how much you scream or cry, if Mama Bird doesn't want to feed that baby, then it's not going to get fed. No matter how much it's going to scream or just whatever. So there's no point in wasting your breath, wasting your energy, because they don't care. You guys have wasted your breath and energy for years now. And not much has really changed. I mean, some changes have occurred, yeah, but not much. So no, I'm not saying to just forgive and forget. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's okay for all the shady stuff to happen. No. But what I am saying is that you shouldn't waste your breath. You should not waste your precious time, because your time is precious. Don't waste your energy on this stuff. I mean, come on, man. Just go do something else. Go play a game that you love. Go back to MCC. Just don't give all this corporate BS the time of day. Because if you do, it's not going to work. It's not doing anything, man. They're not paying attention to you. Don't lose hope, of course. Never lose hope completely. There's always hope, no matter what happens. But to end this off, I'm just going to say, don't waste your time on this too much. Don't invest your life energy on this kind of stuff too much. I learned to ignore all the new Disney Star Wars stuff after I realized Disney had no interest in fixing the mistakes they made. I realized that, and I accepted it. I decided, well, you know what? They don't want to put any effort into their stuff, so I'm not going to put my time and effort into them. I'm not going to watch their stuff. I mean, maybe I'll watch like one or two shows that I, find interesting, or I want to see how it goes down. But overall, I'm not really that big of a Star Wars watcher anymore. I don't really tune in to that much new Star Wars stuff or, new Marvel stuff. Just don't waste your time on things that you hate. Don't waste your energy on negative crap. Just accept the reality of this. They don't care. They're not listening. They're not going to listen. And maybe, just maybe, if you ignore them, if you stop giving them what they want, if you stop giving them their attention, if you stop, playing their games, if you just stop doing the things that you hate, then maybe they'll notice that. All right? That's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that clears things up a little bit. I'm not saying to forgive and forget. No. I'm just saying to leave, because it's not working. All right. Thank you for listening, and good luck out there.